Welcome to Movie Life Crisis. Join us as we watch the best movies from 30 years ago.
Are you sick and tired of being politically correct?
Yeah.
Would you like to recycle a vegetarian, save a spotted owl, and throw it on the Barbie? Welcome to PCU. Join the party. Dive right in and sit in the smoking section. Get happy, get toxic, and let the good times roll. PCU.
Save the whales!
From Fox Video, rated PG-13.
All right, Movie Life Crisis, Season 4, Episode 1, PCU.
Man, Season 4, can you believe that?
Time
I
flies.
know the first season was smaller, but
It's like a half a
dude,
season.
Still,
Yeah.
this is...
Dude, we started in 91 and we're now up to 94. It seems like we've got a little bit of a body of work going back there. I was looking at movies that other people were in, and I was like, oh, yeah, we did that one. Like, yeah, we did that one. I remember that guy
Yeah.
who did that one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I
awesome.
like it. I like
Yeah,
it
man.
a lot.
Happy 2024. Welcome to frickin' Season 4, PCU.
PCU. This is my jam.
It's gone, dude. It's gone. The movie is gone. You can't find it anywhere. You can't stream it. You can't rent it. It's nowhere. It's like Dave.
Did you have it on DVD? How'd you watch it?
No, I had to find some illegal stream.
Nice.
I think so. Like this movie, Dave, and then Michael Jackson, dude, why can I not think of Michael J. Fox's For Love or Money? Those movies are gone.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And PCU was produced by Fox, and so is now owned by Disney. And I think Disney was just like, no, that movie's a problem. We're not putting it anywhere. But it's so
that's
good.
ridiculous.
It was on Comedy Central like nonstop for a decade, and now it's nowhere.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I can remember when this was constantly on TV.
Yeah, dude, it was in the
Constantly.
rotation for a long time.
The version I had was my DVD that I ripped.
Yeah.
And I could tell. So
Well, it sucks because like I hate to talk about a movie that then people, if they want to go back and watch it, cannot easily do. Like as Dave was one of my top movies of the year, 1993. You can't find it. That sucks, man. I don't know what to do about that. But because we don't look that up ahead of time, I just assume every movie is available everywhere in the world. This is one that isn't.
this is a great chance for everybody to start sailing the high seas. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, or dip your toe back into the world of physical media.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible. I don't even have anything to.
Touching the 550 bin? I don't want to do that again.
It's still there, man. It's still full of stuff. And
Yeah. Is it still 550? No, it's got to be more now.
no, I think it's the same.
Really? Wow.
I'm sure it probably comes with all the extra stuff that we're used to, like directors' commentaries and featurettes and stuff. And
Doesn't even come with a case. It's just like a little sleeve.
it's just a disc and a bin. It's all scratched up. Somebody wrote in Sharpie what the name of the movie is.
That's how I have my movies. Oh, man.
But yeah, man, we're starting off season 4 strong with a movie that we really like, PCU, and
That nobody can see.
that no one can watch. You'll have to take our word for it.
No.
Still awesome.
That's crazy. Unavailable in my location.
Yeah, and I tried to look into it, and I think the only story that I could find was that Disney bought Fox, and Disney just doesn't want this movie out there because maybe someone would be offended by it. I don't know.
I can't imagine that.
I can't either, but I'm not Disney. Disney has
Yeah.
memory hold, all kind of stuff that I would be fine with
Yeah.
people watching.
Yeah.
But in any case, welcome to 2024. Welcome to 1994 movies. We got a bunch of really awesome stuff. For Patreon, we're doing
Great stuff.
1988. And for the main feed, we got 1994. We got some killer stuff coming.
We just went through those and they're really good.
Oh man,
Really good.
we didn't take a break. We did extra stuff through the holidays. So it's not like I've had some time off and now I'm excited to get back to it. But it's like we got new movies to choose from and now I'm excited to get back to it.
And on top of that, like when we were looking at those, we were like, well, I don't want to take that out. Like it's just so many good things.
Yeah. So speaking of Patreon, welcome to our newest Patreon member, Kurt. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll have your first
man.
Patreon exclusive movie, the first 1988 movie coming out next week, which is going to be, Jeff, tell the people.
Is it Coming to America?
Coming to America.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Freaking fantastic.
I can't wait. Cause on Patreon, we don't edit our language as much. And I'm going to be able to do the quotes that I want to do. And I can't wait.
88's got some absolute bangers. 1994 is an incredible year for movies.
Yeah.
If you want to force us to watch a movie, you can always join our Patreon at the Michael Keaton Batman tier.
Woof.
And force us to watch a movie if you're not sure we're going to do. Like we had a couple people say like, oh, 94, you guys should definitely do whatever. And it's like, yeah, we should. I don't know if we're going to. But
we're gonna try.
But you have
Maybe.
the power. Yeah, the $40 a month tier, which someone did do last year, and we're very glad they did.
Oh man, tell me about it.
Why was PCU chosen? PCU's the best.
This is what I thought college was going to be like.
Well, dude, college, you went to college in your hometown. You lived with your parents. Of course, college was not like this for you. You didn't drink and you didn't move out of your parents' house.
Yeah, but
I mean, I went to a bunch of bigger colleges and a bunch of different colleges. It wasn't really like this for me either, but I had much closer to a traditional college experience than you did because I lived in a dorm and went to parties where people rolled kegs out down the hallway and played music too loud.
Like I can remember going to, frat parties and stuff like that, but like it just didn't seem maybe, I mean, I know I'm supposed to hold out and wait for George Clinton to show up at the Sig Tau fraternity party. I know that's not a thing, but right. I'm saying like you said, though, I didn't even start drinking until way later. So it was a lot different for me.
Well, it's different when you go to college. The college in our hometown, Southeastern SLU, it's a commuter college. Everyone drives in and goes to school and then goes home. Like there's not really a campus scene. And if you go there and you live in Hammond like you did, you're living in your parents' house.
Right.
Like working at the same place you did last year. Like that's a shitty college experience.
It's not a change. It's not a change. Right.
I went to LSU, but it wasn't really like that either because LSU was like 200,000 people. I was like, I don't know anyone here ever.
Right.
Like we're all cheering for the same football team, I guess, but I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
I'm not like high-fiving someone on the intramural fields because we're there to watch the game together. I don't know anyone.
So what was just looking at it, what's your guess on the number of people that went to Port Chester University?
Well, I think the other thing is that we didn't have like an East Coast, like small college experience. This seems like like under 10,000 people, like East Coast college that's been around since the freaking 1700s.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
And it's based on Wesleyan, so we probably actually can get that number. Let's see. Wesleyan enrollment, 3,200 people.
That's how many people I had in my chemistry class. It felt like.
Notable Wesleyan alumni, Eric Mangini and Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Wow. Nice.
That's pretty good turnout.
Yeah. That's good. 2 out of 3,200 for that year.
I don't think they graduated in 2014, but yeah.
They didn't. The whole time I was just thinking like, even though I went to these parties, they weren't like this. This is
no, they weren't.
I know they're hamming it up for the movie, but like, man, like passing out term papers and all that kind of stuff. Like that was never. I just couldn't even imagine that being a thing. I
think some of it was not the experience that I had, but some of it was like the pit that they lived at, the giant frat house. Like, we in Montana we had a couple of rental houses that would have like 9 football players that lived in them. And we would be like, we're going to go over to the brick house for a party. And there would be like 60 people there and like 3 kegs. And it was like you're wandering from room to room and like someone's unconscious on this couch. Like people are taking bong rips over here.
Yeah.
People are high-fiving, except like none of the people are nearly as good looking as they are in the movies.
Yeah. Where do they get all these ugly people?
This is like an Orville Redenbacher commercial. But like all the Ivy League, like small college East Coast stuff, I didn't. But like same with Animal House too. Like, 'cause we're gonna do a regatta. That shit didn't happen at my college. I don't know.
Right.
But I still recognize it as a college movie trope, and I still appreciate it. And
yeah, me too,
dude. I don't think. Would you have even enjoyed if your college was like this?
I don't think I would. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think I would. I would be young Tom in the very beginning of this movie, just lost and walking around like I don't want to.
This is.
I'm not hanging out with.
It's got to be Jake Drew. No, it was LL Bean.
I'm not hanging out with Jeremy Piven, if that's what you're asking. Even though part of me would love that, I wouldn't have done that.
Jeremy Piven, I think, is one of the people that I would most like to hang out with, even though I know he would not like me. Because he just seems like he's annoyed by everyone all the time, and I'm like, that guy would be annoyed with me instantly. But I still think it would be fun to hang out with him for like an afternoon.
Yeah, just like
once.
I
know he would be really fake. He'd be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you." And I would know that he was being fake, but I wouldn't care.
Right. I do like me some Jeremy Piven.
Who doesn't like Jeremy Piven? Well, I guess a lot of people don't like Jeremy Piven, but I like Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Give us a synopsis.
PCU, a comedy about a high school senior who visits Port Chester University for the weekend and finds himself in the middle of campus chaos. He encounters a group of anti-establishment students led by a charismatic Draws who wages war against political correctness and uptight college administrators. Dude, by the way, pre-frosh, is that a term that everybody uses?
I think that's another like East Coast college thing.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Like preppy, pre-freshman, pre-frosh. Like that's some like 1700s Harvard shit that we don't know about.
Harvard. I didn't do the pre-frosh. I didn't know what that word was before this movie.
I did relate to Jeremy Piven in his third sophomore year at one point. I was like, yeah, I had one of those or a couple of those.
He's like, I've been here for 7 years. I was like, hey, all right. A lot of people go to school for 10 years.
Yeah, they're called doctors. And he was 28 when this movie filmed, so that was right on brand.
Nice. He does look a little older than that.
He definitely does. $8 million budget, $4.3 million gross, did not earn its money back. Finished 145th on the year, came in strong. Right in the neighborhood of Airheads and Cabin Boy. Sure, two other movies that I remember down in the depths of the standings.
I can't believe it didn't even make half its money. Well, it just barely made half its money back.
The wild thing is it opened with $2 million, and then I guess everyone was like, don't go see that, it's terrible. And then it just fell off a cliff because it seems like the kind of movie that if you had a $2 million opening, everyone would be like, dude, that movie's really funny. You should go see it. Like, I'll go again.
Yeah.
Like if I had gone and seen this, I'm sure I would have said like, dude, you got to go see PCU. I'll go again next week. And it's really funny.
Yeah. I used to do that a lot. Like, my God. Like Toy Story 2. I can remember seeing that and going, no, I'm telling you, I know it's a cartoon. You should go see it. It's really funny. And going to see it with somebody for a second time. That's definitely a thing.
Absolutely. I'll still do that. Like I saw freaking, what's the movie? Oppenheimer? I have no words left.
Yeah.
I saw Oppenheimer and then I realized that we have one of the only 70 millimeter IMAX screens in the state in Nashville. I was like, I'm going to go see it again on 70 millimeter IMAX. Like I'm going to go do that.
Yeah. Blowing your hair back. It's so
and like
big.
Everything's freaking so huge. Why not go and do that one more time?
Right. Exactly.
And the prices are so reasonable. So why wouldn't I? Like $36.50. Toby will be real sleepy and grumpy tonight.
Dude, I don't. There were people that I were talking to this past weekend that were saying like, we don't go to the show anymore. Like if we go to the show, it's like a big thing. Like,
yeah,
because it's so expensive. Because it was a family of 5. They have 3 kids. So they're like, for all 3 of us to go to the show and all of us get snacks, it's like $150. That's a lot to see a movie, especially when you're going to see like Trolls because you're taking your kids.
Right. And it'll be out on your television like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, right down the road.
Even when I go, just Wendy and I, the tickets are $35. Like we get a couple of drinks and some popcorn. We're out there making it rain at the concession stand.
Yeah.
Like if we go eat dinner, tack on whatever. If you have to get a babysitter, like it can easily be $200. And that way when I get in there and someone's like on their phone, I'm like, hey man, put it away. Like you have no idea how much money I've spent to be sitting here right now.
And they don't care about that at all.
No, although if we go to the like local art house theater in Nashville, like if anyone takes their phones out, the employees take them out in the alley and beat the shit out of them. Like they don't mess around at all, which is great. That's what I wish that movie theaters would do.
Oh man. I talk to my students about that all the time. I'm like, y'all have your phone out in the movies? They're like, yeah, who cares? I'm like, I'll kill you.
Like everyone who has to frickin' pay for movies cares. You guys are animals.
Sitting behind me eating those large pickles and it just smells like pickles and all I can hear is the crunch. I can see their phone. It's driving me insane.
Dude, I can't believe how many movies we've got on our schedule this year that are like in the bottom 100. Like freaking Clerks, Hudsucker Proxy, like a bunch of stuff. Double Dragon. No, we're not doing Double Dragon, but it is down there. Leprechaun 2. Blank Man. I think Blank Man is like 900th on the year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even know if that one charted in the top 200.
Yeah, man. No awards, no sequels,
awards,
no
no
spinoffs.
No. Do you remember where you saw it?
No, because I saw it 9 million times. I saw Jeremy Piven. I saw a clip from his podcast. He's got a podcast because everybody's got a podcast. Hello, welcome to our podcast. He was talking about PCU, and he's like, "Yeah, it'd be great to get everybody back together." He's like, "It's not streaming anywhere," which is strange. But the guy who was on the podcast with him was like, "People come up to you all the time and go like, I loved PCU. Like they have their PCU like DVD. They want you to sign." It's yeah, people still talk to me about that movie all the time, even though you can't find it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he was talking about how Jon Favreau, he's like, Jon Favreau, it was like his second movie, but he already had a vision for the stuff he wanted to do. Like he was writing Swingers, like wanted to direct, he was going to, all the stuff he ended up doing, like he already knew he was going to do. God,
yeah, he's awesome. A genius. Him playing Gutter was fantastic. Knowing that he becomes friggin' happy on the Avengers movies, that's just great.
Yeah, no, I have no recollection of the first time I saw this. What about you?
Well, so that's the weird thing. So I wanted to see it in the theater, and I know I didn't get a chance to. And this was like between my sophomore and junior year, which is when I got my first job.
Yep.
At Eckerd Pharmacy. And I didn't have any money. My dad's like, go get a job. And then Fricker heard us talking about it. And he was like,
go get a job. Everyone's hiring. Go right now. Go to McDonald's. Your grandma works there.
I don't want to work with grandma. So he says, go talk to Miss Paula. I get there. Mr. James is there. They hired me and I worked for, I made enough money to go see the movie. It's $4.25 an hour back then, but I made enough. And I ended up I remember buying this VHS at Blockbuster. You know how they have like the previewed ones where it's got like the Blockbuster sticker on it?
Yeah.
I remember buying that like way down the line on VHS. I remember buying it out of the 550 bin, but I didn't actually see it until I bought it at Blockbuster that time. This was not the reason I got a job, but it was part of the reason I got a job. Because my dad's like, you want to go to the show more? Go get a job, loser.
Yeah, this movie specifically was not the reason, but just to watch movies was kind of the reason.
Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking a couple weeks ago. I think I've told this story before on the podcast, but I remember you were like in high school and you were like, your dad was like, what do you want to do with your life? And you're like, I don't know. I just want to watch movies. And he was like, well, I don't think anyone's going to pay you for that. And I was like, well, like 30 years later, we're kind of doing. We're not getting paid a lot, but we thank you for the Patreon support. Thank you for supporting the arts. We are kind of getting paid to watch movies.
The arts.
We're getting paid $30 a month. Not enough to live on, but not nothing.
Right. Not nothing.
We're covering our hosting costs, which is sweet.
Yeah. And Jerry can suck it.
Yeah. What does he know? Yeah, dude, I definitely own this because I was telling my man Kyle, I'm like, dude, I'm doing PCU for the podcast. I had to like go to some sketchy website to watch it because it's not streaming anywhere. He's like, I think I still have it on DVD. I was like, I definitely still have it on DVD.
Yeah.
I just don't have a way to play a DVD.
I found mine just in case I couldn't get it to play. I just happened to be in that room with the stuff's all in a Tupperware. And I was like, oh, it's in here. I know it is. I got to the P's and I was like, right here, still alphabetized. But I had already ripped it to the hard drive. So I just watched it.
Yeah, man.
Was yours blurry or was it clear?
No, mine was 1080p. She was crisp.
God dang it. I watched mine
this illegal stream was very crisp.
What is DVD? Like 480?
I have no idea. 720?
360? No. Really?
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Would you rate this thing?
I really liked it a lot. And it was nostalgic for me. And I loved freaking Jeremy Piven. I loved his shtick back then where he just monologues. I love his shtick now. The nostalgia pushed it up for me. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 chimmies.
8.5 chimmy dogs out of 10. No sevens. We don't do any sevens in our ratings to make it a little harder on ourselves. Yeah. I agree, man. I rated it 9 out of 10. I just loved it, man. It was still funny. I actually thought that a lot of the core concepts is like everyone's protesting stuff all the time and then they actually aren't able to connect. Kind of still works. Yeah. And they're making fun of the Republicans and they're making fun of the vegans and they're making fun of everyone, which is the kind of making fun I like. Everyone is fair game. It's not like one group making fun of another group.
That's why I don't know why
everyone's
Disney
catching strays, but because it's Disney, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 79 minutes. This thing is freaking paced like a maniac. She snaps.
Yeah.
And
it was
I don't know, man. They're really good performances from pretty big time actors.
Yeah.
This thing's just good. I watched it twice. It's freaking good.
I got to be honest. I didn't think you were going to say 9. I didn't think you were going to give it the Captain Ron treatment, but I didn't think you were going to go all the way 9. I mean, I'm glad you liked it. I liked it too. I thought it was hysterical. I was laughing and clapping my hands watching it in the bedroom, and Cece kept walking in there going what are you watching? I was like, you won't get it. Get out.
Yeah, dude, I wrote down 3 quotes from the first 8 minutes of the movie. I was like, this movie's got so much stuff in it that I still say that we still say.
Still say. Exactly. Cool. Well, then let's get into the best.
My first best scene is the chili burgers, the meat protest.
The meat protest.
So the whole thing is the Tom, the pre-frosh, that he's taking his campus visit there. He gets pranked and he gets paired with Jeremy Piven, who's this 28-year-old 7th year senior who really doesn't want to show him around.
Right.
But he gets guilted into it. He's like, did I tell you I'm from Delaware? I rode a bus 6 hours.
Really?
It's like, maybe I should just see the campus. So he's like touring him around, but he's like, all right. He's like, here's the thing about, he's like, college, like classes, nothing before 11. Beer's your best friend. Drink a lot of it. Girls, you're a freshman. It's pretty much out of the question.
Pretty much out of the question.
Make friends with someone who has a car. He's just doing his Jeremy Piven, like patter. He's walking him through campus. He's like, you see those girls over there? He's like, yeah. He's like, those aren't girls. Those are women. Say girls, they'll kick you in the face.
Yeah. Dude, that was my second scene that I put where he introduces them to all the different groups on the campus. And it's so, you're right. It's so, because he's like thinking, he's like, oh, well, maybe I should see a frat or something. He's like, first of all, you got to get this 50 cornball shit out of your head because like it's a whole new game. Dude, it's so great.
I love it that I can look at this thing 30 years later when they're going like, hey man, it's the 90s. Everything's new and different. And I'm like, the 90s is so long ago now.
So long ago.
The 90s has back problems now. And they're going like, it's the 90s, man. Stuff's different. It's not the 80s anymore.
It's not. That or like what about when he's like, what about those women? He's like, those aren't women, Tom. Those are wominists.
Those are wominists.
And he points them out like, dude, it's so great. And then they get to the part where you're talking about with the cause heads, where they just pick a cause for the week. What happened to the ozone layer? Oh, that was last week.
Dude, and the guy's holding up the sign, and it's like, says no more nukes, and someone's like poking him. He's like, you got to turn the sign around. The sign turns around, it's like meat is murder. Like they're just protesting new shit every week. And this week they're protesting chili meat. And it's like the cafeteria's serving chili burgers. And so they go in there and they throw the chili down at the protesters. And then there's a big giant race through campus.
Yeah. And they also chasing Tom.
And that kind of drives the plot of the movie is like,
right.
Everywhere the pre-fresh kid goes, he ends up pissing people off, and then they chase him through campus.
Yeah,
that just happens over and over again.
He runs into the African American group, and then he trips over the wire and erases all the theses of the
right
theses.
No one backed up their thesis, which seems really dumb.
Yeah, you know they had the 8-inch floppy they could have done that on back in 93. 93, you probably had the 3.5.
Oh yeah.
So does this? I know they're making fun, and I don't want to sound like Disney at all, but like, do you think this diminishes like when people actually protest stuff, or is this how people see a lot of people that protest stuff?
I mean, I actually think is a pretty reasonable point to make. That's like, if you're protesting stuff all the time, then you're maybe not getting as much done as you could be otherwise.
Right.
Like, pick the stuff that's really important to you. Don't just like always have your like poster board in the back of your car ready to go.
Right.
Especially on campus, it's like everyone's so busy protesting, like, hey, what if we just drink beer and listen to George Clinton? What about that? Wouldn't that be a fun time?
God,
let's take a night off from protesting all the stuff. Dude.
George Clinton's freaking crazy, dude.
That was great. That was supposed to be Nirvana, I read, but they couldn't afford Nirvana. And I was like, what a bummer party Nirvana would have played. Everyone's standing around sad and all grungy. George Clinton was funking the shit out of that place.
Yeah, he was. Dude,
he had like a 14-piece band.
Yeah, it's a friggin' Parliament.
Yeah.
They said they wanted Nirvana and they couldn't get Nirvana, so they said, well, maybe Goo Goo Dolls. And I was like, oh my God, why are we going backwards? And then they got George Clinton, and I was like, thank God. That would have been a completely different movie.
Dude, that's the right answer for sure. George Clinton, get a freaking giant funk band up there just doing the thing.
Dude, he's 84. We could have him play in our last episode of the year if you want. We could hire George Clinton and the Funkadelic.
I think he would do it.
He would totally do it. Lick your wife's hand. It's just a dog in me, baby.
All right, what's your first one?
My first one was, and I don't know why I always think about it. It's when he draws and the two skater dudes that play the guitars, the Daves. Yeah, the Daves, the skaters. Yeah. So they go to the party for the bicentennial and they steal the bar.
Yeah,
and they put it up on the skateboards and roll.
That's
it
number
out.
2 on my list,
dude. And he plays Afternoon Delight.
The booze acquisition scene. They break into the bicentennial party, which is a very like upper crust. Like, dude, Jessica Walter is the freaking dean of the school. She's great,
so good, so good.
And David Spade's in there being waspy and shit, and like they literally take the whole bar on wheels, wheel it out into the parking lot, and tie it behind a red BMW and drive off with it. Great.
It's like, hey, that's an awesome tie. I've been looking for one like that. What is that, snails? He's like, it's jockeys. And he's just smacking him on the face. He's like, I love you, man. You saved my life. Thank you.
Yeah, and David Spade's like sidekick crony, the big beefy dude's named BD.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven's trying to distract him while they steal the bar. He's like, give me a beer. And he starts turning around and he grabs him. He's like, no, wait a second. He's like, I'm driving.
What am I?
He's like, he goes, aren't you driving? He goes, right. Yes, of course. Scotch and soda. And he starts turning around. He's like, hey man, seriously, you saved my life.
And then he puts the Afternoon Delight from the Starlight Vocal Band in the CD player.
Dude,
hits it on repeat 99,
locks
the little pull down thing. When he closes the door and he's getting the people to move out of the way, and he's like doing that thing where he like nods his head and crinkles his eyebrows. He's like, "It's okay, it's all right. Just
everything's fine. It's all part of the plan."
And then he locks it and puts the club on it. Oh my God!
I feel like Starland Vocal Band was unfairly maligned in movies like this. I like Afternoon Delight. It's a good song.
On repeat 99 times, super loud up in a party.
No, there's nothing I want to hear on repeat. But I'm saying, like, if you want to torture people,
you could have
for the first like 5 or 6 plays, I'd be like, "This is fine. I like it.
This
I can go around one more time."
Not so bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's not Macarena.
Let it go again. Oh man, my daughter loves that song. You want to hear that? I'm going to buy your kid a toy that plays that song. That was my first one. Was when they steal the bar.
All right, and you got the walking through campus, meeting all the groups as your second scene.
Yeah, that's my second one.
I got stealing the booze as my second scene. My third scene is the pit party with the Parliament Funkadelic.
Mine too. George Clinton, P-Funk All-Stars, playing the pit. Dude, what do you think about the band name? Everyone Gets Laid. That's friggin' genius.
That's great.
Tonight
it's a great band name. Tonight's Pit. Everyone Gets Laid. And they friggin' cut out Jessica Walter's head and superimposed it on a bikini model and put it on the poster.
See what I figured they did.
Was fucking superimposed me, man. God, he was so good.
Yeah, he was good. Dude, for real.
What are you trying to figure out, BD? Who could I be?
So
the movie is so like stream of consciousness. Like it feels like there's almost no cuts, like friggin' Dunkirk or whatever. Like it's hard to pick out scenes. Like the camera never stops following people from one thing to another, and it all happens in the course of one day.
Yeah, and this is what I'm thinking. So a lot of times they'll have a lot of different characters.
Yeah,
and it gets bogged down. But I knew all of those characters. Like I maybe it's only 79 minutes. Maybe it's because I've seen it a bunch, but like I didn't get bogged down.
Given that the writers had not written a lot of movies and the director had not directed a lot of movies, I actually thought this movie was pretty tight. Like there's a bunch of characters, but it's easy to keep straight what group is who. Like the story flows pretty smoothly, even though you're going between a bunch of 7 different characters.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good.
Oh, how much do you know about P-Funk? Like, how much do you?
Not very much.
So George Clinton, he started with like a doo-wop group back in the Gap, and it slowly progressed into what this is. Dude, I went down a wormhole watching videos about George Clinton. Dude's 84, nice. Still doing it. The amount of people that I know of that came out of it, like, dude, all like Sly Stone, like Sly and the Family Stone, those guys, and like Maceo Parker and friggin', dude, there's just so many people. Bootsy, like all of those guys came out of there. And they've had just like a revolving door of all these different players. That's just freaking great. I love that.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. And also it was very believable to me back in the day and also now that George Clinton might pull over and like pick up freaking Gutter in his tour bus. Yeah. And then Gutter's like, I got shotgun. And then when they get to the house, Jeremy Piven's like, please play our party. We're going to get kicked out of school. And he's like, all right, man, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Like there was never a moment where I was like, he wouldn't do that. I was like, George Clinton would absolutely pull the bus over and then just go like, we're just playing a house party. Everyone unload the gear. Now's the time.
I don't like just skipping the freaking gig that he had where he's getting paid.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like we took a wrong turn. We played a house party. Like, don't worry about it.
Dude, I did have one, like, I didn't know where to put this. Like you were saying, it's all kind of one thing. The way they set this whole thing up when young Tom first gets there and he's looking at the pictures in the pit in the hallway and they're getting progressively less and less serious. And then at the end, it's just a Polaroid. And then it falls off while he's looking at it, falls off the wall. That really set it up perfect.
Dude, I'm like on top of being funny and the story still totally working out. Like this is a good movie. Like it's well made. It sucks that you can't watch it anymore.
Can't watch it I know. That's so stupid.
I got a lot of quotes.
Yeah, I got a few. I tried to narrow it down as best I could. What's your first one?
So I'm trying to I have to go back between like, do I do the quotes that I still say from this movie a lot, or do I do the quotes that when I was watching I was like, God, it's such a good quote.
I do the one that I say still.
The first one is definitely one that I still say, which is, you're wearing the shirt of the band you're going to see? Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Yeah.
I know I've said that 10 times a year for the last 30 years, at least.
Dude, I say it every time. Like when kids show up like wearing their Punch Tool High band shirt, and they're like, "Yeah, we have a band thing tonight." I'm like, "Wait a second, you're wearing the shirt of the band that you're gonna." Don't be that guy. Like I say it all the time. By the way, the "don't be that guy" thing was Jeremy Piven wanted to say that. He wanted to improvise, and the director originally said, "Well, the way the story goes is Jeremy Piven said, yeah, he wouldn't let us improvise at all, and I had to go to the screenwriters and like have them write it in."
Yeah.
And then later down the line, he says like, no, you could improvise. We would just have to do it my way first and then his way. And then whenever was better, we kept that. So that was that "don't be that guy." That was an improvised thing by Jeremy Piven.
Man, I feel like I know some people are all about, like, I understand why you have a script written by professional writers and like directors want to stick it to that way. But I let people improvise. I'm a big fan of that.
Maybe though, if it's going to cost so much money per day, and you know that you're already at $8 million and you feel like you're only going to make 4.3 back, you try to tighten it up a little bit.
I know, I get that. But like, if you got Jeremy Piven and he's got some ideas, like, why not let him take a crack at it?
Yeah, just let him riff.
Like, I just keep thinking back to Cadence. Like, dude, all the freaking dialogue with Larry Fishburne and those guys, like, the like single white Jewish screenwriter could not have written all that dialogue. You got to let those guys do their thing, and it's freaking great. It's such an important part of that movie. It's like that makes that like section of the movie feel so real.
Larry Fishburne.
Yeah,
dude, I had that one on there. That wasn't my first one. My first one was when the old lady walks up to Gutter on the street and says, "Excuse me, can you blow me where the Pampers is?"
I knew you were going to put that
because he's just so high.
He's
like, "What?
Can you blow me where the
Pampers is?"
With Gary Busey's kid.
Yeah. And he's like, "Can you show me where the campus is?" Oh my God, I freaking love that. I say, they can blow me where the Pampers is.
I also I don't smoke pot anymore. I mean, I'm allowed to. I'm an adult. I just don't really care to. But that moment where Gutter is way too high in public and someone's talking to him and he's about to lose it, I remember that moment from my 20s where it's like, I got to not be around people because I don't know how to. I'm in a situation that feels very foreign and scary to me.
Yeah.
Because you could see he's like about to lose it. He's like, "What? He's like, could you blow me where the Pampers is?" And
he has that flashback where he's like sitting in front of the C-SPAN people. Freaking Joe Biden's in the background, and he's like, I didn't exhale. Making fun of who was that? Clinton that said I didn't inhale. Yeah. So blow me where the Pampers is. I say that one as much as I say, and some Skittles when I get mad at people. So I had to put that one in there.
I didn't put that because I knew for sure you were going to put that on your list.
Yeah.
The next one I had was like, you went out with a white male? I was a fresh person.
You participated in a phallic naming or something like that.
The womenist, all that stuff, man. The delivery was so good.
Those chicks really, really killed it. Dude, so I don't think I've ever known anybody that angry about it, though. Yeah,
I'm sure there are people that are that angry. I just don't think they're that angry around you and me.
Right. Yeah. That's probably smart. Dude, my next one is when Droz is trying to save Tom and all the people are outside. And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. You know what? Take him in the back and kick the shit out of him." Like he tells him to take him to the back. And then
he's all right, justice has been served.
He's like, "Oh, what am I saying? There's a party. George Clinton is warming up," and like he's doing all that whole thing. And then those people that lost their theses are asking for help. And he goes down to his closet full of magic stuff and he's passing out. He's like, "What's your major?" And it's particle physics. And he's like, "Oh man, helium atoms and excited state scorcher. Still the best."
Yeah.
So Sanskrit. It's like, you're majoring in a 5,000-year-old dead language. It's like Latin, best I can do.
Latin, best I can do.
Every time I have to go, it's the best I can do, I always say Latin, best I can do. Like somebody asked me for a beer this past weekend and they were like, "Hey, do you have like a Miller Lite?" I was like, "Modelo, Latin, best I could do." And I just handed it to him.
Yeah.
Nobody gets that. It's under my breath. Nobody understands, but I smile every single time.
And then the next kid's like, "Phys ed." He's like, "Phys ed? Get out.
Get out of my room.
Get out of my room.
Get out of my room. Seriously, get out." Oh man.
My third quote is just, I wrote down the whole speech because it freaking cracks me up. David Spade knocks on the door of his underground society, balls and shaft.
This one too.
They open the freaking sliding window. It's like, America's greatest president. It's me, Rand, open up. America's greatest president. Who is Ronald Reagan? A casual shoe for yachting. What are you trying to figure out, BD? Who can I be? What is a blucher? They killed Jesus Christ. Who are the Jews? Open up, sucko.
Oh man, when I wear Sperry's, like the kids always ask me, like, "Why are you wearing them shoes?" I was like, "What is a casual shoe for yachting?" And I just point to them. I'm like, "It's a blucher." Dude, God, that whole going down the steps into that little underground room,
and then taking a step back up so that he's taller than the freaking and his henchmen.
Don't ever leave me out there.
Don't ever leave me hanging out there. God, David Spade is so he's just one of those people, man, that everything he says is funny. When he meets freaking Jessica
so
Walter, he's in her office. He's like reading a freaking catalog. He's like, "Ooh, that's lovely. What is that, mattress?" He's like looking at ties.
I didn't know my mattress ties were uppity. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I'm like worried about whether I wear them.
And then she comes in and he's like, "This is a lovely ensemble. What is that, Dacron?" Like everything that he says is so funny. And I don't like the whole movie. It's like the lines aren't even supposed to be funny. He just cracks me up.
Yeah, he's super sarcastic and very, very funny. I had that as an honorable mention as my fourth quote.
Yeah.
Did you have any more quotes after that, though?
I had "Blow Me Where the Pampers Is," but I knew that you would cover that one. And then I also had as an honorable mention the speech I was already talking about, Jeremy Piven. Classes, nothing before 11. Beer, it's your best friend. You drank a lot of it. Girls, you're a freshman. It's pretty much out of the question.
Do you have a car?
You have a car? No. Someone on your hall will. Find them and make friends the first day.
Right. Yeah, freaking genius.
Because that's like 5 minutes into the movie. It's just like
the thing at the end at the bicentennial where he grabs it and starts talking. Like, I freaking love that. Like,
yeah.
And he delivers it perfect. Like that. That's Jeremy Piven that I love.
Yeah, dude, I got it in my characters. Is that the end of your quotes?
That's the end of my quotes. Yeah.
All right, let's do characters. My first character is Jeremy Piven. While we're talking about Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, draws.
I was like, this is the most Jeremy Piven that Jeremy Piven has ever been to me. And I know that's crazy given how famously Piven he was all during Entourage, but like this is like the archetypical Piven. This is the platonic ideal of Jeremy Piven. This is what I think hanging out with Jeremy Piven would really be like.
That's what I was going to say. This is what it was probably like. This movie and that movie. There's a really not good movie called The Goods where he sold cars. Do you remember that one? I don't know if you saw that one. Those two are like, if I was hanging out with him, that's probably what it's going to be like. That's fantastic. Did you see that he didn't smoke in real life? So they used ground up fruit and not tobacco.
No, and I didn't see that.
I don't understand what that means. Isn't it still smoke going into his lungs?
Yeah, but probably not like carcinogenic smoke. Well, because they do like hookah, they'll do like ground fruit and that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to me, it would still be I'm inhaling smoke into my lungs. It's probably not a good time.
Right. That's right.
But I guess one must be a lot easier than the other to smoke.
Yeah. Maybe
that's funny because I always think of Jeremy Piven as a guy who smokes a lot. Maybe that's just a movie magic.
Movie magic. Misdirection. Dude, I loved his Milk Bones thing. I still talk about that. There's some times where I tell that story to people and I pretend like it's my friend that did that. Like, I freaking love the Milk Bones in the suitcase. I love his monologues. And the way he ends the one at the bicentennial, where he's like, right after he catches David Spade saying all the bad stuff on the microphone.
Right.
He's like, Rand McPherson, everybody, just remember the 11:30 show, completely different from the 9:30 show. Enjoy the mail. And he's just like walks off and puts the flag over his shoulders. He's freaking cool. And I want to be cool like that.
He's really funny. He's really sarcastic. He's always like cracking jokes. He's never serious. He'd be a terrible person to have there on hand during a family tragedy. He's really funny.
It's super funny.
Like I was looking, like he was in The Player in '92, which not a big part.
All the John Cusack movies.
Yeah, he does done a ton of stuff with Cusack. I'm looking like, I think 97 might be our big Jeremy Piven year, Grosse Pointe Blank and Kiss the Girls.
Ooh, Grosse Pointe Blank. He wasn't very big in Kiss the Girls.
No, he wasn't.
Grosse Pointe
10
Blank,
years, man.
10 years.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where, like, I think it's mainly, like, Entourage is what made him famous. I mean, we knew him from movies and stuff, but he's never was, like, a huge actor.
No.
He's just one of those guys who always shows up and is really funny.
And because we like him so much, we notice him in other stuff. Like we watched Serendipity not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
over here, and he was in that, and he's super funny in that. He's super
dude.
good.
And he's in like Rush Hour 2 and you know like stuff, movies that like weren't all that great, but that I saw. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's probably PCU is the main reason because that movie came out at the right time for me. It was on TV all the time, and so every time I saw somebody, I was like, "That's Jeremy Piven. I know who that guy is."
All the time.
Who's your second character?
My second one is David Spade, Rand McPherson.
Yeah,
dude, he's so sarcastic. He plays it perfect. It's like, well, we have a new pledge. Mayflower material, I presume. And the kid's like, huh? He's like, it's about your ancestors obviously didn't come over on it. Like, dude, I freaking love it. He's just it's so quick that you got to pay attention to even get that joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the jokes I like. I love when they do that.
Well, it's funny because he's a dirtbag from Arizona. He's on Saturday Night Live. He's been living in LA for like 35 years. He's not the least bit waspy and Republican, but in this movie and in Tommy Boy next year, he just plays that same, like, I got my freaking Dockers on and I got my blazer and I got my tie and my loafers. And it's so good. But it's like, that's not him at all.
He's so funny, dude. And he's like, just a little bit tiny. And he plays it so, God. When Piven introduces him again to his ex-girlfriend, he's like, "You remember this guy? He skippered Hitler's catamaran during the war." God, come on, dude, man!
And he's just like, "Samantha, my sunflower." Like he's one of the people.
Oh, God.
I think he's just one of the. I mean, there are some people that just like everything they say, I think is funny. He's just one of those people that everything he says, I think is funny.
Yeah, I agree. His podcast, speaking of everybody having a podcast, his podcast is hysterical.
When he's talking.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, but he's just telling regular stories and he's funny. It's just, he's just good.
Well, that's the thing where it's like, he was probably funny as a kid and then he decided to devote his life to being as funny as possible for money. And now it's like, now he's 40 years in and it's like, he's honed to a razor's edge.
Right.
Like, he probably could never have a serious conversation with David Spade, but he's always going to be funny.
Oh, man, I'd take it. I'll take it right away.
He's on my list, too. He's my number 3. My number 2 is Jon Favreau.
Nice. Gutter, man. Freaking gutter.
It's not that big of a part, but just his reaction shots from this movie gets him on the list. Because he's not saying that much, but he's just like, he's just reacting to stuff. You can just tell he's playing this meathead who's just like kind of stoned and kind of stupid.
Yeah,
and all of his reactions were just cracking me up. Like, you could see him freaking reacting, like, just in his face without saying anything.
So freaking good. And
especially considering that he just came off of playing like a chubby, like, cardigan wearing nerd in Rudy last year. That's his first movie. This is his second.
Yeah.
Like, man, this guy's I can already tell. I mean, obviously now I'm in the future. I know Jon Favreau is amazing, but like, even then it's like, this dude could do some stuff.
He's got the twisty, stupid hair.
He's got the he's got the white man dreadlocks, which is not a good look now.
He's probably, he's made a lot of bad decisions. He's, Gutter, he's probably sitting in the parking lot picking his nose somewhere. And they flash to him and he's like rolling it up on his finger and flicking it. So great. I didn't put him, but I agree with you. I freaking love it. The person I put for third is Jessica Walter. President Garcia Thompson.
She's the best, man.
Freaking.
She was a bonus for me. She's a bonus.
Mallory Archer. Freaking Lucille Bluth. Like, she's awesome. The fact that she had
just died in 2021. But
21,
gosh, you're so good.
Dude, she had a hyphenated name, so like that. I mean, that's more common now, but like back then, that was like kind of an uppity thing.
Sometimes she spells the word hyphen.
Yeah. And dude, obsessed with like the sensitivity awareness of the whole campus. And she's talking about, don't you think we should have a bisexual Asian studies building and maybe we can get rid of hockey? Like, she steered into the skid hard, and I thought she killed it.
It's perfect casting for this. Honestly, if you're going like, we need this like really like uptight waspy, she's going to drink Chardonnay and she's going to be sarcastic and like, you cannot do any better than Jessica Walters.
Oh God.
Like, Mallory Archer and Lucille Bluth. Those are like Mount Rushmore female comedy icons. And this is not like one of her best roles ever, but she's just so perfect for it.
Yeah, she killed it, and I thought she was the perfect villain in this. and I really liked it, so I threw her on there.
Yeah, she was bonus for me because I wanted to get Jon Favreau in there because just every one of his dumb gutter reactions just cracked me up.
Oh man, friggin' when he was smoking weed with Gary Busey's
kid.
So
and dude, and the camera cuts. He's like, he's got a bunch of errands to run. He's got to get the beer for the party. Then he's trying to go to a show, freaking Frog and the whatever at the thing. and they're like, get her, man. Just take a bong rip. And it cuts up super close on his mouth, and he's going, just one. I'll just do one real quick. Then I have to go. and then he time travels, and it's like a day later, and the lady's asking him to blow him where the Pampers is.
Yeah, and he falls asleep against the wall, and he wakes up like a dog sleeping when he's like having a dream. It was great. Dude, I freaking, by the way, I didn't put any of the guys from Jerrytown, Jake Busey, those guys, but when they were doing the Frisbee football, and they were all like, what the hell's taking so long? And they're spinning the Frisbee on his finger just to look at it. And they're all going, swirly. And then they're getting beat. So they're like, dude, I think it's time to bring out Blotter. And Blotter's the freaking dog.
Is the freaking dog.
Oh, man. And then Tom runs past and catches the Frisbee because it hits him while he's running. And he just catches it and keeps running. He's like, he snagged the bee. I loved it.
I remember I played Ultimate Frisbee when I lived in New Orleans intramurally, and I remember just trying to drop PCU quotes all the time. No one got it. You would think they would, but come on, man, throw me the bee.
That hoser snagged the bee. I like again, he's Gary Busey's kid, so it probably came a lot easier than you think, but He played that part perfect. I thought he was going to break off into a freaking Spin Doctor song. He looked just like that dude. He was killing it.
Yep. All right, let's do writer, director, actor stuff. The writers, Zach Penn and Adam Leff. And they based the script off their experiences at Wesleyan, which is in Middletown, Connecticut. So I think they must have gone there.
Middleton. Dude, did you see some of the stuff, though, that they've worked on?
Yeah, well, the two of them together wrote Last Action Hero, which we did last year on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then Zach Penn goes on to either writes or co-writes or does some script doctoring or works on a story for like
a ton of stuff,
Men in Black and Ants, and Charlie's Angel and X2, Elektra, Avengers. And the one that stuck out to me was he wrote and directed an underrated movie from 2007 called The Grand. Remember that one where they played poker?
Grand. Oh, yeah.
And the whole movie was improvised. They actually shot the actors playing poker, and the person who won the poker tournament, that determined how the movie ended.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I really like that movie, and he wrote and directed that.
We might still be doing this for 2007.
Yeah,
we can do
why
that.
not?
Yeah, dude. Like the fact that he worked like on the story with Joss Whedon for Avengers.
Yeah, for the Avengers.
Like Free Guy and stuff like that. That's just crazy, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's got some stuff going on. I also wrote down some stuff about Paul Schiff, who's the producer. So when I saw his name, I was like a Paul Schiff production. I was like, that sounds familiar. I'm going to look him up. And he's the brother of Richard Schiff, who I think is who I was thinking of. Richard Schiff played Toby on The West Wing.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But then Paul Schiff is a producer who's actually done some pretty killer movies. So he produced stuff like Young Guns, My Cousin Vinny, Rushmore, Made in Manhattan, Mona Lisa Smile.
Nice.
So he's actually produced some pretty kick-ass movies.
Yeah, dude. And the director, like you had talked about it earlier, how like, he hadn't directed that. He hadn't done that much before this. He doesn't do that much after this either.
No, he's mainly an actor. He only directed a couple movies.
But dude, he did this and High School High with Jon Lovitz, which I thought was going to be awesome because I love Jon Lovitz. And it's not awesome. What's the other thing? Awful.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
The other thing.
It wasn't good.
I had a couple of extra actors. There's a bunch of people in this that, like, dude, Megan Ward, who's like the cute freshman girl that Tom the Prefrosh has a crush on. She was in Encino Man, which we did in 1992.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember looking her up? She's done a bunch of TV, like General Hospital and stuff, which I have not seen, but she was in a couple of movies.
You don't watch General Hospital anymore?
I missed that one. I haven't had a chance to fully absorb that one yet. And then I also want to shout out Mulaney, who is Alex. I think it's either Desert or like Desert. I'm not sure. He has a accent mark on the emphasis on the other syllable. But dude, this is his first movie, and then his next 3 acting jobs are Swingers, Playing God, which I've never heard of, and then High Fidelity. But 3 out of his first 4 movies are freaking bangers. PCU, Swingers, and High Fidelity.
Yeah. The weird thing is I can't even picture what this guy looks like. It's the black guy, right?
Yeah, dude. Every time he's on scene, I just go like, I would just say out loud like, "This place dead anyway."
Yeah.
And then I go get in my car and I take the club off, and then we go to the next party. But I was not able to look it up, but I'm just hypothesizing. Tell me if you're with me on this.
Yeah.
This is the movie that he meets Jon Favreau, who brings him to do Swingers like in 2 years.
Yeah, let's ask him when we do Swingers in 2 years. He can be on the thing.
Yeah, dude. Intern Mike.
Make
a note of that.
Write that down.
And man, that's all I got for best. You have anything else?
I did want to mention that Steve Vai composed and did the score.
Yeah.
The music was by him.
It was a lot of Steve Vai guitar. Like every time somebody's walking across campus, it was like,
I kind of liked it.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of liked it.
Who are the Jews? Open up, sucko.
Yeah, that's all I got for good. I got a couple of things for the worst, but they're all just, they're kind of weird.
Yeah, get into it.
So I don't have worst scenes or worst effects, but I did have some old tech alert at the very end. He said, everything that makes this country great, the Bill of Rights, basic cable, call waiting, and free trips to the salad bar. Of those, all we have left is the Bill of Rights.
Do we though? Even it's hanging on by a thread.
Dude, basic cable, call waiting, free trips to the salad bar. The people I teach they're not going to know what any of that is.
I was trying to think, what's the last place that you've been to? Like, you can still go to a Golden Corral. I don't know where one is, but like they still have them.
There's one in Hammond.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I feel like I went to visit Kyle in Montana, and they like had just opened a Golden Corral. He's like, it's brand new. I was like, all right, let's do it.
Were you sad that you did it?
I wasn't sad, but I also wasn't excited. I was like, all right, this is mediocre food, but at least there's a lot of it. And everyone here looks like they need oxygen tanks.
It looks like you're eating at a casino buffet.
It was exactly like that.
Yeah, but see, the free trips to the salad bar, that's a throwback to like you would go to a steakhouse and you could also go to the salad bar if you bought the meal.
Well, dude, you could go to a salad bar at frickin' Wendy's or Pizza Hut.
Everybody remembers the Pizza Hut buffet because some of those are still around, but nobody remembers the Wendy's Super Bar until you bring
the Wendy's salad bar is a deep cut. But I remember
it's a deep cut because you could get spaghetti and red sauce and pour it over. Oh.
Yeah, and E. coli.
Yeah, and they always had pudding. I don't know why you have pudding on a salad bar. Who's eating
you
pudding?
You could make like 30 gallons of it for a nickel. All right, you got any more worst?
Yeah, one last thing. Because I hate him so much, and I always bring him up.
Was Robert Redford in this?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
This is something else, but it was during the time of Robert Redford. So he says you can't buy beer after 8, Connecticut Blue Law. I don't think that people realize how stupid blue laws were. They're still around.
We have them in Tennessee. I drink like 3 drinks a year, and I still am so angry about blue laws. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Did you know in Tennessee there's a blue law that says you can't buy bologna on Sunday? Nobody enforces it, but it's a law. Like there's so many, like you can't sell mattresses on Sunday in certain states. Like all of these silly laws that are based off of these statutes that go back to like ancient England. It drives me insane because I can remember like going to Albertsons with my dad on a Sunday morning. And he's like, hey, I'm going to buy some alcohol for the game tonight. Oh, wait, I can only buy beer or wine because you can't buy alcohol on Sundays.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a thing anymore. It's in 2009, I think, is when it expired. But like,
well, it still is everywhere else. Like, it's just not in Louisiana anymore.
What sense does that make? You can't buy alcohol, like liquor, but you can buy beer and wine. Like, I don't know,
dude. Tennessee changed the law to allow you to sell wine on Sundays, which you could not do in like the last 5 or 6 years. People were freaking partying in the streets. I was like, do you guys have any idea that we should be able to do a lot more than that? Who gives a shit if you drink booze on a Sunday? What difference could it possibly
buy
make?
it on Sunday? You can drink it all you want. You just have to buy it the day before. That's ridiculous.
Well, dude, like, do you know what the chicken tax is? Are you familiar with that?
I do not know the chicken tax.
All right, so if you travel in Central or South America, you see that there are all these light trucks, and you go like, why don't we have light trucks like that in America? They don't really make light trucks like that. And it's because there is an import tax on light trucks that was originally on a bunch of other stuff like brandy and potato starch, imposed by Lyndon Johnson in response to tariffs from France and West Germany on the importation of U.S. chicken. we can't buy light trucks from places because Lyndon Johnson put a tax on chicken in the 60s. Like there's all kind of dumb laws like that are still messing shit up.
That's so silly. Like there's places where you can't even buy any cars on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole Sunday thing.
Remember that thing you do? I don't know if I want to live in a world where I got to be open on a Sunday.
Oh no, go and bang your bongo drums.
He's got a van. I'm signing, you're signing, we're all signing.
We passed one of those on the interstate. Dude.
All right. 5 questions. Is it okay for kids?
I said 13. I don't know why. Yeah. There's some stuff in here that anybody under 13 might not understand. So,
it definitely feels like PG-13 is about the right range. Jeremy Piven in general just always feels like a PG-13 experience.
Right.
And David Spade too.
Did you, do you think they would make it again?
Well, regardless of your political affiliation, I don't think anyone can make a movie where they make fun of people's political affiliations.
Yeah.
Like this one. It's dumb. You should be able to make fun of it because they're making fun of everybody, but I just think everyone would get equally angry and then no one would go see it.
That's probably what happened to this.
It sucks though, because look how easy it was to make this movie. It wasn't very expensive and it obviously didn't make its budget back, but dude, I know it did later on VHS and on syndication, like through networks and stuff.
Right.
Like it didn't make it at the theater, but it made the money back. Like this movie's not expensive and it's not complicated.
So we just get $8 million together, and then me and you knock this out. We make our own.
Dude, if we get $8 million, this is not going to be what I do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to build that light rail to Cleveland, Mississippi.
So if it is made again, it's got to be a movie, right? Can't be a TV show. You'd be saying the same jokes over and over.
Yeah, dude. I wonder, could you do this as an animated show?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like just because I'm trying to think of, dude, what's the freaking animated show where it's like all the black family and everything they say is hilarious and offensive?
Boondocks? I got nothing.
Boondocks, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you do it like that type of show.
Right.
I don't know why you would, but it seems like it would have to be that. The POV characters would have to be minorities, which would be great. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just hard to do something like this.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven can't come anywhere near it, unfortunately.
Yeah, not anymore, right.
Dude, did you have any recasting?
I'm stumped. Who is the Jeremy Piven of now?
Who's the Jeremy Piven? Who's the David Spade? Who's the Jessica Walter? I don't know. Where do I find those people?
Right. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there's people that can do it, but I just don't know.
I'm sure there are too, but I thought about it, but I was just struggling. I was like, dude, some of this is just like iconic.
Right. So can you still watch and enjoy it? I did. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was great. It's so easy to watch. It's so quick.
So
and
I was going to say,
in the movie is saying funny stuff all the time.
Yes, it was fast, and also it was good. So
yeah, I mean, apologies to everybody that you can't watch it anywhere legally. If we had known that, well, we would have done it anyway. But it sucks that you can't watch this thing. I hate that.
Yes,
that some of the movies that we're talking about, you can't. They're not easy to find.
This is again the people that are sailing the high seas as pirates. This is the reason they do it.
Right. But a lot of people don't have the ability to like download a movie and then watch it. Like they don't
totally with you.
Like I have the ability. I just don't like to. I'm happy to pay for stuff. So like, I'll just click on my TV, $3.99, and then it starts playing. Like I'm cool with that. I don't mind.
Right.
But I can't even do that. That's my only option.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Next movie, episode 2, season 4 is going to be Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. That's going to be good. Because I've seen that movie maybe twice.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm not a huge Pulp Fiction guy. I haven't seen it a million times. I don't have like a bunch of fan theories about it. So there'd be a bunch of things to dive into that are going to be fun.
Right. Well, me too. And my thing is not only am I wasn't into it like you're talking about, but I want to watch it from a different perspective because I was watching it for that first time. And there's a lot of shock value in those type of movies. So
cool. Pulp Fiction on the main feed in 2 weeks. First Patreon movie coming to America. If anybody wants to check that out on Patreon, Movie Life Crisis.
Tell your friends.
Discord. Happy 2024. Looking forward to another great year of incredible movies. And vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Thanks for listening to Movie Life Crisis. Please subscribe, rate, and review. And remember, don't drive angry.